Hi, this is
Grace.
Lynn and Clarissa. Do you eat cheeseburgers? Well, I do. But did you know that an average American consumes 3 cheeseburgers every week? That's only for cheeseburgers. But do you think that they thought about what they're eating, let alone actually know what they're eating?
Areas around the factory farm suffer from the consequences. Homes and businesses located within 1 mile of an industrial farm have property value losses as much as 88 value. Also, their prices were 5 times lower than areas 3 miles away. Below is a sunset in a polluted area. Can you see the sun?
When cows should be eating grass from the nature, they are being fed on corn and soy for their cheapness. On the other hand, corn and soy require more water, pesticide, and fertilizer. But beef that are well fed are more nutritious and healthier than corn and soy fed cows.
On factory farms, animal welfare aren't well kept. Cattle are overcrowded. Cattle receive poor food that they can't digest on. The same idea goes to chickens, pigs, and other animals. And what does the government do? Nothing at all.
Being a factory worker is hard for its high processing speeds. However, they receive low wages. During the 1989 to 1998, their wages dropped from $6.89 to $6.18. In the same period, farm workers were employed from 29.3 weeks to 24.9 weeks.
Meat processing can allow contamination of E. coli and Salmonella, a harmful bacteria that cause illness to humans. Also, manure of cows can go to its products for its high processing speed that eventually ends up in humans' mouth.
Most of the workers in factory farms are immigrants. Despite dangerous conditions, they are risking their lives. That's why meat processing is one of the most dangerous jobs in the USA. But still, the wages remain low.
An average American eats 3 cheeseburgers a week. That's 150 cheeseburgers a year. And while doing this, the manure from the cow that makes the meat in the burgers produces 23 units of carbon dioxide. That's 200 million metric tons from just cheeseburgers.
Manure from the cows that are made into fatties from burgers makes carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is harmful to the air and makes air pollution. And if the manure is getting stinkier day by day, who knows what will happen?
There are Asian countries which banned US beef for mad cow disease and etc. Some countries has lifted the ban. For example, South Korean President Lee Myung-bak lifted the ban for US beef import in March 2008, which caused serious protests called the Candle Protest among South Korean citizens.
Mad cow disease, a disease from cows which makes holes on your brain, has killed 150 people. Moreover, meat from pasture-fed cow has 200 to 500% of CLA, an acid found especially in meat and dairy products.
Health issues from meat includes obesity, mad cow disease, cancers of lung, liver, and colon. Also, cardiovascular diseases risk were multiplied because of red meat. Red meat are meat rich with myoglobin. They are usually found in cows, sheep, goats, and horses.
Even though fast food is low in nutrients, fast food is selling endlessly in the USA. However, in urban areas, people can't pay for the money of healthy food, so they have no choice but to buy products with low nutrients. As the prices in stores in rural areas get higher, people in that area can't buy any food.
Dairy cows produce more than 2 billion pounds of manure nitrogen each year. Also, 95.5 million cows, 60.4 million hogs and pigs produce waste every day. If we count all the amount of manure, it will be ridiculously big.
Cow dung is food for a wide range of animals and fungus species, which recycles it back to the food chain and into the soil. But in areas where cattle is native, there will be no native species which can break down dung, which can result to pests.
In communities where cattle are raised, the odor of the cow or cattle manure can lead to the community complaining to the farmer who grazes cows or cattle. Also, animals on pasture distribute manure problems during the grazing process. Problems result to too many animals on a small area.
A while ago, a conflict made in Korea was mentioned. If conflicts like these were kept being made, what will happen to the countries? Will they have fights between the government and the citizens? People in Korea in the demonstrations were harmed mainly because of the government. Would that happen again?
Overall, we made a little pachakucha dealing with meat and its background story. We dealt with its extraction, which is about factory farms, production, which is about the meat processing, distribution, which is about imports and its footprints. Also, we discussed about consumption and consumerism, and disposal about manure.
So what can we do? Well, one way is becoming a vegetarian. Also, you can eat less meat, eat grass-fed animals, and find out where your beef comes from. The consumers are the ones that have the key to stop issues from above. You can also take an action right now.
We give special thanks to Creative Commons, Comfi, Google Sustainable Table, Matrix, and etc. We also give special thanks to Mr. Sturgeon of ISM Manila, Mr. Gelman, Miss Abella, and my partners Grace and Clarissa.
Our photos were from Compite. We thank people who posted the pictures for us to use. So I guess we're done, right?
Yep.
To the people who watches this, thanks for watching. We hope you think about what we said. Thanks.